Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Suits Goes Live podcast. As you can see, we finally have a camera, and for this very last episode of the series, we decided to do things a little bit differently.
That's right, for this episode, there'll be a new host, me. So for the past 5 episodes, we've been doing on specific topics, but for this one, we have a special Q&A format.
That's right! So across the past few weeks, we've gathered questions from the NUS Law Orientation Instagram page as well as from your OGLs. So I hope you sit back, relax,
and enjoy the ride.
On today's program, Christabel walks past the camera, Jonas walks past the camera, and I do a thing.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Suits Goes Live, Course Examination. My name is Jonas and I'll be your new host for today. With me are my new co-hosts, Sean and Christabel. So Sean, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm a rising year 2 and I was I was one of the ex-hosts of Suits Goes Live.
Oh, hi, my name is Christabel. I am one of the vice chairs for Freshers Week, and I was also one of the ex-co-hosts of Suits Goes Live.
My name is Jonas. I wasn't a host in Suits Goes Live, but I am now. Yeah. Happy to have both of you here. Yeah.
Thank you for having us, Jonas.
Thanks, Jonas.
Yeah, so we hope that you've enjoyed the past 5 episodes of Suits Goes Live. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it now. Yes, pause and watch it.
the video.
Yes, watch it now.
Watch it.
Yeah, so we received some questions from you via the NUS Law Orientation Instagram page as well as through your OGLs. So for this session, Christabel and Sean will be asking me a few of those questions and I'll do my best to answer them honestly. Yeah, so without further ado, let's take it away.
Okay.
Go for it, Sean.
Got camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jonas,
Yes.
we have one question. Why law?
Because what else?
Boring answer.
Hey, give me chance.
No, it's the first question.
Okay. Why law? I mean, for me, I knew I didn't want to do anything science related, and I wanted to have a degree that was competitive and hard lah. And I got what I asked for. It is really competitive and really hard. So you know the joke like, oh, you enter a program that is really hard and mentally challenging, and then oh no, it's actually really hard, mentally challenging. Yeah. But I would say that no regrets. I really learned a lot and I can feel my brain rewiring and getting better. Yeah.
So, as a follow-up question, I mean, you said no regrets, right? So the answer is probably no. But the second question is, have you ever felt like dropping out?
About 2 times lah, like this week. About 2 times in total.
So it's not.
It's not the academic aspect of law school that makes you
No. It is the academic. Okay, no. Law school is great. No lah. I mean, like, people, your seniors will tell you like, oh, I think about dropping out like once a week, that kind of thing. You'll see like NUS dropout forms circulating around after Sem 1. But I think the truth is that any degree will be quite hard, and it doesn't mean that being in another degree program you will have an easier life. So it's really what you make do of it, really. And I would say when it comes to dropping out, no lah, it's mostly just joking lah. I think. Yes.
You think?
I think so.
So no regrets
No.
from last year?
No.
Or many regrets from last year?
So you see, right, you may have regrets, but then you need to weigh against trying to do law school again, and it's like like it doesn't matter how heavy the regrets are, you are not gonna do law school again. So yeah, no regrets on that level.
Okay, let's have a curveball. Christabel, why law?
Actually, right, because I like formatted these questions and like I compiled these questions, and I didn't really understand like what the purpose of y'all asking us these questions
And you
is.
cannot just say that to the freshies, they are really lost,
Okay, yes. I mean, I'll answer the question, but like, y'all kind of already are here lah. So,
I mean, sunk cost too high already.
yeah, you already attended orientation.
Yeah.
Half of
half
orientation.
of orientation.
Half.
More
And
than
Freshers
half of
Week
orientation.
Yes.
is coming soon.
Yes.
So
By the time they see this, it will be halfway through Freshers Week.
I hope you're good.
oh,
I hope you'll be good.
we do what?
I hope you'll be good.
Oh, Freshers Week. Oh,
Oh,
of
Freshers Week is going to be a
course.
banger. What are you
It's
talking
gonna
about?
be
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
So why did I choose to study law? For me, it was kind of like I didn't really know what else I wanted to study. What else would I find interesting? Yeah, I really like opened NUS website. Then I went through the courses, and then I decided I didn't want to study anything else. So I chose to study law. Yeah.
And you say my answer was bad, and that's her answer.
Yeah, quite true.
So Sean, why do you want to study law? You know this was supposed to be just me answering, but now it's just around.
Round robin.
Okay. After this, we will go back to program schedule.
Yes.
So Sean, why law?
Childhood dream.
To be a lawyer.
To study law?
It used to be a lawyer. Now I'm not so sure.
But to study law is your dream.
to do something law related was my dream, my childhood dream. Okay, not really childhood lah, sec 2. But after joining law, I don't know whether I'll be a lawyer.
But that's okay though, right? Because the school prepares you to be anything other than a lawyer as well. You can do business,
Yes.
finance, right? Yes. This message was brought to you by
Right.
Careers Team. No, but law prepares you for multiple paths.
So Jonas, what's a day in your life like?
I can't find the question list. Okay, I found it. Summer or
No,
during-
like regular law school.
Mm,
Maybe like year
okay.
1, sem 1 day.
Year 1, sem 1. Oh, that would be
Yeah.
not great. Let me just say, okay, so year 1, sem 1, Tuesday mornings we had thoughts. It's online. It was from 9 to 11. So I wake up at 11:30 for sleep. Okay, but it's really bad. It's really bad. So, word of caution to all freshies out there: do not skip your lectures. I learned it the hard way. So, I think it's kind of a good thing that that lectures will be offline this year, because then you'll be sort of forced to actually pay attention, and it's really easy to actually spiral downwards, and half the sem pass through, then you realize you learn nothing in the sem. It's really possible. So yeah, sorry, I digress. So after 11:30 I go for sleep, which I really enjoy. Then I will go and take a nap, and then in the evening I'll meet my friends for dinner.
Oh right, because your sleep was online, right?
Yes, my sleep was also online. But I would say for in sem 2, because I had more classes in person, so my average Tuesday will start quite early. I have crim in the morning at 9 to 12. Then right after I have ILT from 1 to 3, which is also in person. Then afterwards I will really need a nap. Then I will take that nap, and then I'll wake up and try to do some law school work. Yeah. Or FOCC. One of the two. Yes.
Christabel, what was a day in your
Hey,
life
what
like?
This is supposed to be ask Jonas the question, so why you keep asking me questions?
Okay. So you can see our guests here are quite inexperienced.
Oh,
hostess,
is
so
it?
no worries. Yeah.
He's the host, right? Why are we asking him questions? He should be asking us.
Actually, that's true.
That
ah.
is true,
I did
ah.
not plan this well. We should retake the starting again.
No.
Okay, so I think like in sem 2, my busiest day was probably like Thursday. So what time was ILT? ILT was like 12, 11, 12, 9. Let's retake that. So my busiest day is probably Thursday, because I had 9 a.m. ILT from 9 to 12. Then I go for lunch with some of my friends, and then I would study in school, or not study but still be in school until night lab, which was at 6:30
Yep.
6:30 to 8,
8.
and then after that I would go home. That's like a day in my life. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should like
Scrap
cut.
Cisco's life.
Scrap Suits Goes Live.
Oh, this is going in the video.
So Jonas, how did you find your professors in law school?
Tread very carefully.
In general.
In general they were great. Okay, I think you may have there sometimes you may hear rumors of certain professors being more peculiar or more let's just say like sometimes you may have to use more of your own independent self-learning, that sort of rumors. But I would say generally I'm quite surprised at the quality of the lecturers and the profs here. Generally they are really really caring, and I would say even in uni I didn't expect this much hand holding at the start. I think we were all quite lost as law students, and I can say quite safely that without them really guiding us along in sem 1, I think I'll be even more lost. Yeah, so I would say that all my profs have been really really good so far. Yeah.
That's nice. Do you want
Thank
to
you,
shout out
Sean.
any prof?
Shout out to my luck tutor Rachel, who has really really helped me improve so much in luck. So it's quite funny story. So I remember the second week of law school, so it was like the third or fourth luck session. So I think you all will experience this soon. You'll be made to read this old English 1800s case, and for someone who's not legally trained, it's like you just don't understand. It's like a completely different language, right? So I was really stressed going to class, and I got cold called by my tutor, and like I just was so nervous. So I just sat there and tried to read off my comm, and the one thing she said was close the laptop and try again. And like at that point in time everyone like giggle a bit, and I felt quite demoralized. But then looking back I realized that what she did was like really wise, because I realized that what she was trying to get me to not do was to try to regurgitate what's on the paper. I closed the laptop and I became more confident. I know what to say. I actually know the case, but it's just that I'm scared. Yeah, I think luck really helped me, my tutor especially, helped me build my confidence, in luck. Yeah. So yes, thank you, Rachel.
Okay, so one of the questions that we got was, are there any ways to make law school easier? So when I saw this question, I thought like, if I knew the answer, then like my life wouldn't be so difficult. Like, if y'all find a way to make law school easier, like let me know. But Jonas, do you have any ways to make law school easier?
Law school is hard because you feel very pressured to do well. So the one way to make it easier is to not have that high expectations. Right? I mean the truth is that not everyone will be on the dean's list. Not everyone will be even like get a good GPA. So the to make law school easier sometimes is to also temper your expectations. Yeah, I think some of the seniors have told you, like the horrors of midterms and luck assignments, things like that. Yeah, they're not trying to scare you. It's really helping you to get used to what you should expect. Yeah, but on the other side, how to make law school easier? I think it's really just having a good support system. Shout out to episode 2 of Friends. Episode 2
Episode
2 of
two.
Suits Goes Live,
Friends,
Friends.
yes.
Yes, about trauma bonding and having a strong support group. I think it's stated a lot, but it's not overstated. It's really important to have people that you trust and can rely on in law school. It can be from anywhere. It doesn't have to be from your OG. It can be from your luck class, your tutorial classes, rec, juries, pro bono, anywhere, your subclubs. Just find people that you can trust and communicate with. Can vent a bit. Oh, my mood didn't go well, my memo didn't go well. But it really helps. It's not just being able to share the emotional burden. It's also being able to share whatever you all have learned. Learning is easier also with other friends.
Yeah, so speaking about Friends, again shout out to episode 2. This person who asked this question maybe didn't watch episode 2.
Oh,
But how did
oh,
shame.
shame. Who never watched? Shame.
Yes. Please watch episode 2.
Please
Yes.
watch every episode.
Please watch every
Please watch
episode.
every episode.
Yes.
But this person asked how to make friends in law school. So maybe more specifically, how did you make friends in law school, Jonas?
How do
This is
you
a
make
moment I
friends?
go unhinged.
Yeah.
I would say that, to be very frank, I think because of because orientation was online last year and I didn't really join the other orientation activities outside of law camp and freshers, most of my friends now in law school largely come from planning your orientation. So thank you for letting me make friends through your orientation. No, but I would say how I made friends was really just signing up for more opportunities, more clubs, and then sometimes it's also a numbers game. That's the harsh reality. Should I cut this out? I think I should cut this out.
No.
Wait, what do you mean a numbers
Okay,
game?
I clarify a numbers game. So the idea is that because not everyone you meet you hit off. It's not their issue, not your issue. It's just that sometimes the vibes,
Vibes.
the vibes. It's a very scientific term,
Yeah.
the vibes. But the idea is that if you expose yourself to more people, interact with more people, more open to meet new people, then the chances are you will find more people that you vibe with. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's a numbers game. It's because, for example, if you only limit yourself to meeting 5 people throughout the entire law school, and just like these 5 people you don't vibe with, through no one's fault, then life would suck. So I would say what I did was to try to mingle around, put myself out there a bit, after orientation, and try to make new friends. Can they see me pointing towards the wide
I think
angle?
so.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Your fortune.
My fault.
Yeah.
It's my fault. No, but I do think that it's because everyone's orientation experience will be quite different. Even though we are on the orientation committee, we don't proclaim that everyone will meet their besties for life in the orientation. That's for sure. But what we are doing here is actually the exposing you to more people. Actually, it's really for you to have more chances to meet more people, and then hopefully you'll find people that you can be closer to, or even not. Then at least you feel less you feel more acquainted in this school as well.
Yeah. You mentioned also that you managed to find some friends through like some of the subclubs and stuff. So on that note, what this person never watched episode 4.
Three.
Episode 3. Perfectly balanced.
As all
But-
things should be.
Yes.
Maybe Jonas, what are your experiences in like law school subclubs and stuff?
I think subclubs are really, they are quite diverse. So I don't think it's fair to lump all subclubs into one. When I say subclubs, I mean interest groups, your student organized committees, everything. So I will consider FOCC as like a subclub when I describe it. So all subclubs are quite different because you have your subclubs that are more catered towards the law side. So for example, MDC, CDRC relating to mediation as well as mooting, right? Then your then you have like interest groups which are like entirely unrelated to law. So like the space bar, like BTC touch grass, ODEC stuff, entirely different, right? So what was the question again?
So what is your experience?
Oh, my experience.
in subclubs?
Sorry, I went on. Go for subclub. Go for student life fair. Yes.
But what are your experiences so far in subclubs?
So my experience in sorry, I went off track. So my experience in subclubs, because of the subclubs, the varying subclubs that we have, I would say my experiences are quite different also. So I think because I was in MDC and CDRC, my experiences there were a lot more educational. I got to learn quite a bit on like mediation from CDRC. Then for MDC, because I'm planning a moot as well, so I get to see the back end. But when it comes to things like FOCC, Freshers Week, it's not really legal related, right? But my experience there, it's very fulfilling because I get to do stuff finally outside of law school, get to meet new friends, and also, I guess for Freshers in particular, get to work with external parties and communicate with a lot of stakeholders. So I would say my experiences are educational, from educational to a lot of fun.
That's great. So we actually have a question about NUS CCAs in general. But are either of you involved in any like outside law CCAs?
Unfortunately not, but you can refer to episode 4 of Susco's Life,
Yes.
Keeping Your
Keeping Your
Head.
Head.
The two, I think the two guests there, they are quite
Daryl
involved.
is in band.
Yeah.
Yes, they are quite involved in NUS CCAs. Unfortunately I'm not, but I would like to actually. In year 2. I think in year 1 I was trying to really, like most people, trying to find my footing in law school, survive the SEM first, and then mostly the subclubs, it was largely limited to law. Also because I don't stay on campus, and also the subclubs happen here, right, instead of in KR. But I would highly recommend that you reach out to NUS CCAs as well if you have the interest. They have recreational sports, interest groups. Interest groups are really big and well organized.
Yeah.
They do frequent meetups, things like that.
I would say in my experience with NUS CCAs, I was in water polo for 6 weeks. But
Internship.
yeah.
Water polo internship.
Internship. For like the first 6 weeks of like year 1 SEM 1. But people are genuinely generally and genuinely very nice and very supportive. If you just want to try out, like, for example, like water polo or any sport like that you've never tried out before, you can just like text someone, and usually they'll just let you like come and see what like a training session would be like. They're very, I don't know if I can say this, like they're not super like high commitment either. Like, I think maybe it's dependent on like where you go or what sport you do or how competitive some of these CCAs are.
I think they're more. The word is spontaneous.
Oh,
Right?
spontaneous.
Yeah, they are very
Yeah,
spontaneous.
you can be very spontaneous, but yeah, I mean like the water polo team I know trains like very very hard, but they were also very very welcoming and very nice. So yeah, I like don't be afraid to reach out. Yeah.
Any other more interesting questions?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should. I feel like this next set of questions is going to be directed at Sean, because there've been a few questions about houses, like our law school houses. So I guess they would have had some experience with the houses during law camp,
Yeah.
and they will have more experience in Freshers Week. But what exactly are the houses? What like is the significance of them? Like, what do they do? Like like what can they look forward to? Yeah.
How should I put this? The house system in law school is a bit interesting, because it's not really there's not really like sort of a super high level of loyalty to your house, if that makes sense. Like, we don't really, or at least for me personally, I don't really feel like I'm from Solaris,
And he's the
I'm
vice
the Solaris
head.
vice chair. But that being said, I don't really say that, you know, I'm proud to represent Solaris or whatever. But I think it's more of just the house comm will from time to time organize like certain events to help you guys, be it distress or whatever lah. Like, for example, we were trying to plan some sort of Solaris event involving, it was either laser tag or paintball, but it got shut down by the authorities. So yeah, I mean, we tried. That's what matters. No, yeah, okay. So it really depends on house comms. Some house comms like to, like, you know, before exams they'll be like, oh, come and de-stress with us. We will let you paint stuff like spaces. And some other house comms will be like, oh, we'll get budget to buy bubble tea or whatever. But it's not really like, in that way it is significant to you, because, or significant to the freshies or the house members, because, like, you know, your house comm is planning stuff for you to de-stress or like take your mind off law school lah. But I wouldn't say that there is no inter-house events in a way. You know what I mean?
see.
Like, there's no like Solaris versus Grigos, or like I don't know, Azura versus Bermuda. There's no like sports day, if you're thinking of that, like in JCs. I don't know if your JCs had sports day, but there's no like sports day, because that's on law club, high law club.
This
So
is
yeah,
going to definitely not make it.
high law
I
club.
think maybe I can say, like, from Sean's sharing, it seems like the beauty of the house system is that it's really for y'all, like for the freshies, to make it your own, because you guys will have the opportunity to run for house head, and once y'all form, like your house head forms your own house comm, you can take the opportunity within the constraints of like NUS law faculty and law club and all the other constraints to kind of make the house comm like significant to you. Like, that is, it's like very open, and if there's anything for you to look forward to, it, I guess it would be kind of your own involvement and what you want to make it out to be.
Yeah, it's quite similar to what the other Sean said in episode 4 Suits Goes Live. Please go watch episode 4 of Suits Goes Live. That what you decide to put into law school is what you get, basically. Like, you reap what you sow lah. Like, if you want to make like the house systems like damn amazing, right, then you have to put in the effort, or like you have to actively try and plan stuff. You have to actively try to like, oh, we should go for a house bonding event, or we should go out to de-stress, that kind of thing. Because in law school, no one is going to sort of like push you. Like in JC or in secondary school, you have like the teachers in charge, right? They'll be like, oh, you should plan this. Oh, we want you to plan this. But in uni, it's more of like, you do whatever you want. So if you don't do anything, then the houses don't do anything, because the house comm won't plan anything. But if you want to, plan paintball, plan like, I don't know, kayaking or whatever, go for it. I mean, most people will probably attend, like, right? I mean, law school is already hard in itself, so it's nice to have something to de-stress. But yeah, basically make it your own. If you do decide to run for house comm, which you should, yeah, keep it in mind. Just don't expect anyone to push you for it. It is really your own. It's really on your own volition to plan whatever you want. And I just remembered this. I'm sorry, but one more significant thing about house, or the house system, is the mentors system. Cause as a year one student, I don't know about these two, but especially Jonas, cause Jonas did well. But as a year one student, I was very lost, especially in Sem 1. Like, I literally didn't understand anything. Like, for example, in luck, right, I'll go to luck, I'll sit there, and then I'll just stare at my prof, and then my prof will stare back at me, and then he'll be like, can I ask you a question? Then I'll be like, no. Then he'll skip me. And it makes things worse, because my prof cold calls people. So when he cold call me, right, I just stare at him. I just be like, I really don't know. So that went on for a good few weeks. And then when I got the first, that case reading assignment that Jonas mentioned, I spent the entire day on it, and I didn't understand anything. Like, I just read it and I was like, what is this?
Oh, it's a common trauma bonding
I was
point.
like, oh, I don't understand anything. Then I went to class, right, and I was like, huh? So after that class where they questioned us on that case, right, I went to my mentor, who's Dominic. Hi, Dom. And I was like, yo, can I get help? Like, help. Like, just help. Because I really didn't know how to organize my thoughts on a case. And like, organize, basically, like, how do I write a case summary? That's one thing. How long should I be spending on a case summary? Things like this, right? And if not for the mentorship system, I think I would have just died, like, just died. So that's one good thing about the houses system, which is that you get to meet your mentors. Most of them are pretty good. Most of them are nice people. If you ask for help, they will definitely help you. Contrary to popular belief, NUS law is not full of snakes, especially the seniors. So yeah, like, even in year one, I was asking this year 3 guy for help, who I knew previously from an internship. I was like, oh, can you help me? Then he sat down with me, even when he was studying, and then he was like, okay, look, this is how you look at a luck case, this is how you break down a case, this is how you take your case notes, like, of course you have to evolve it to what you to your own style, but it's good to have a starting point or a launching point to go off of lah. And yeah, so that's one really good thing about the house system. Yeah. Hi Dom, thanks Dom and Thomas. Yeah.
Yes, so look forward to house night during Freshers Week, where you can meet your mentors. Yeah, the mentorship program is great. I just asked my mentor a question like a week ago, so yes, look forward to it during Freshers Week.
Yes, house night.
House night, yes. Okay, so maybe we move on to a set of practical questions. Like, it's not really like your opinion; these are like fact-ish questions.
Oh.
So, one person has asked, "Do most people graduate with a second upper?"
Oh, I just spoke to a senior today. He told me 65%.
Yeah.
Yeah, factual, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's about right, because the curve is the curve is 50%. We start. So the 50th percentile for an average curved grade is B. So B translates to 3.5, and 3.5 is exactly the GPA or cap you need for second upper. So that's why it's a bit more. The reason why it's a bit more than 65, than 50%, 65% is because a lot of people get to take non-NUS law mods, which normally they do much better in for a variety of reasons. And secondly, the faculty has announced a policy whereby they will not take into account your bottom 12 MCs when they calculate your class of honors.
Which is
so
your
let's say,
SU lah.
so it's actually like a back end SU. So you may have heard from your other faculty friends that they can choose what to SU, and they can SU like up to 32 MCs over the course of 4 years. For us it's 12, but the faculty automatically deducts it when they calculate the class of honors. So let's say if you get Slick and Tots D plus for both, they will be wiped out completely, and you will not end up with a 1.5. You know.
Yes.
Like, yeah. But that will only happen at the end of 4 years. So please continue working hard. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that answers my only other factual question, which was, can you SU mods? The answer
No,
is
you can't.
you cannot.
You cannot.
Cry more.
Another word on SU. So I think it's very easy to compare yourself with other faculties, your friends from other faculties, be it through hall, your old friends, whatsoever, right? And I think again, you have to temper your expectations regarding what is considered a good cap. It's not that the other faculties have easier grading systems. It's not that. It's because they have the SU system that allows them to deduct or just negate whatever bad grades they get. And so their cap will automatically be higher than ours. Yeah, so that is the harsh reality. Yeah, so don't be too disheartened if your friends are getting, like 4.8, 4.9, and you are sitting here with a 3.5. 3.5 is,
Sugar 5 is great.
yeah, it's
Can buy
great.
chicken rice.
Yeah, can buy chicken rice. Yeah.
Speaking about chicken rice, what do you eat on campus? What is
yes.
your favorite stall at
That is
Summit?
that is answering the question already.
Chicken rice?
Chicken rice.
I think after the other store sees it, they will like boycott us or something. No, but I think a lot of seniors go for chicken rice because it's economical and it's quite filling.
Not economical anymore.
Yeah, the chicken bands have been hitting us hard, man.
Yeah.
Support the uncle. Yeah, buy more chicken rice. I think for Solaris house mentor, I think my tip for freshies was eat $3 chicken rice before it runs out. I think it's not $3 anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
it's over.
Ah, it's over. Yeah.
What about you, Sean? What is your go-to stall?
Chicken
in Summit?
rice.
Chicken rice, okay.
Yeah. It used to be Western food,
But
and then I realized that I don't like Western food. So, chicken rice.
okay. So the other question regarding food
Mm.
is what else do you eat on campus other than Summit? If you're talking about BTC campus,
Reed's Cafe.
Okay, so
I've never
the funny
been to
thing is that I have never been to
yeah, I've
Reeds.
also
I
never
feel
been
like
to Reeds.
I feel like I should go to
Mate.
Reeds one day.
We should go
like,
to Reeds.
mate.
Have you been to Reeds?
Yes, their cheesecake is actually good. Like, it's good. It's not even good for a school. It's good.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
really go to
And
Reeds.
their coffee is fine.
Personally, I like
yeah.
coffee bot coffee. So
Oh yeah,
Coffee
coffee
pot.
pot.
coffee bot is great.
Yeah,
But coffee pot is so expensive. It's like what, $4?
it's all right. Starbucks is like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coffee pot
but
is like $3.
But
The honey,
Starbucks is bigger.
the honey caramel latte.
It's not that much bigger. It's just a bigger cup with more ice. Okay, that's what
Yes.
Starbucks
Okay.
is.
Anyway, yes. Go Reed's Cafe.
Yeah, I think I should have tried out Reeds.
It's a
So
little
yeah,
bit.
which freshie wants to go Reeds? We can have a Reeds outing.
Reeds
You know?
outing. Freshers Week.
Freshers Week
Freshers
Reeds
Week.
outing.
Houses.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's a bit pricey. I think the cheesecake is like what, $4.50, something like that.
I wouldn't know. I've never been
One
to
slice,
Reeds.
one slice of cheesecake.
Let's go to Reeds after
Can
this.
we go to
It's
Reeds?
close. It's close.
Ah,
One slice of cheesecake is like what, $4.50 ish, something like that. But it's pretty good and they also sell things like bento boxes, PTSD. They no, okay. They sell like custom bento boxes that you can make. So like things Subway but for a bento box, something like that. Yeah, and then they also sell like I think they sell macarons if I'm not wrong. They also sell cookies and stuff like pastry stuff like there's croissants and whatever.
this message was brought to you by Reeds
Reed's
Cafe.
Cafe. No, okay.
Sign up
but-
now for 15% off. No, we're not sponsored by Reeds.
No, we're not sponsored by
We're not
Reeds.
sponsored by Reeds.
No, but
But
yes.
if Reeds wishes to sponsor.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
Reeds,
Please-
after
please
this
give
video,
us
please
money.
please contact us at
No, but-
yeah.
yeah. And-
NUS Law Orientation, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are sick of Summit food, try Reeds. There's also Crony Court
Ah, yeah.
Stay away.
that way.
Yeah, so if you have night luck, or even if you just hang out with your friends, you can get to explore the area around Bukit Timah vicinity. I'm sure some of you have explored like some of them during law camp or during the other events. Yeah, but yeah.
So actually, one significant portion of questions that we got, because when I was labeling this question, right, this is like our third largest category of questions. I labeled this category friends plus plus.
Plus, yes.
plus.
I wonder what those plus can be.
Yeah, so there's quite a few questions about dating prospects in law school and the chances of you finding your significant other through. These were listed like more than once in the questions: pro bono, jury's choice, and like mooting.
So unique. These three in particular,
Yeah.
like why not?
Even during classes.
Why not like
just-
law camp or freshers? Yeah, why not
Yeah.
give those a chance?
Yeah, very true. Freshers Week still coming up, so exciting things to look forward to.
Is this SGTR?
But
No, it's fine. It's fine.
the truthful answer that I feel to this question would be, I mean, like your chances, like by now you would know your chances of finding your significant other lah, because you've probably been through majority of, I think pro bono is over, majority of jury's choice and reg. So yeah, let me know if your chances were successful, because I didn't do like any of those things.
What she's trying to tell you is that if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
It is what it is.
That's as much as you'll get all of us, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think maybe we can wrap up the episode now on
Yes.
that very
Okay, yeah.
light-hearted note. Is there one piece of advice? Or maybe not one if you feel called to share more. By all means, your wise wisdom, Jonas,
I think
will always be appreciated. But
think I'm-
any
I think I'm good
words
with
of
one.
wisdom for
Not-
the freshmen?
not really smart here, but I think one piece of advice I'll leave for all the freshies, since by the time this episode goes up, it'll be about 2 weeks before school starts. Don't be afraid. Yeah, I think all of us at one point in time at the start of law school, we were just terrified. Whatever emotions you describe it is just being scared, right? Being afraid of what's gonna come next. But just know that generations and generations, batches and batches of freshmen have gone through the gates of law school and made it out, even if in bits and pieces, but we made it out. Yeah, so just don't worry, let nature take its course. And yeah, always look to your peers, your seniors, your tutors for help and advice.
What lovely words of wisdom.
Yes,
Thank you,
I feel like I'm
Jonas.
talking to myself in the past, You'll be okay.
Everything
You
is
might
fine.
you might lose a limb, but you'll be okay. Yeah.
Won't die one.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. That is all. Yes. Thank you for joining us over the past 6 episodes of Suits Goes Live. We hope from the Freshers Week committee, we hope that you've enjoyed it. As always, feel free to reach out to any of us or any of your seniors if you have any questions regarding your law school journey. Yeah, all the best for the start of school. Bye bye.
See you next year with a whole different.
Actually, see you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow when this comes out.
See you tomorrow.
At firm visits or day games or night games?
Yes.
All three.
No, you can't do all 3.
Oh right,
Sean.
different sets. Oops. Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye. No, main camera.
Oh,
Bye.
I that one.
Bye bye. Bye bye. How do I
It's rolling. That camera is rolling.
Wait, how do I start?
Okay, they're all rolling.
Press the plus. Wait, no. Wait, what?
Is this one
I
starting?
haven't started Audacity.
Oh, you haven't started on this system,
Go start now.
You haven't.
No,
So you can leave it. We fix the angle.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm filming. I'm filming.
Wait, I don't know if this will we should go on like NUS Law Freshers Week, like after the bounce.
New episode.
New episode.
Yeah, again.
New episode.
That's right.
Yes! Yes! We back, boys!
Need meh?
No, as in like he wants to be here.
How do I start?
Rolling.
Wow! You just told the whole world your password. How do I, it's not yellow. It's not white anymore. Sean! It's not my fault! It's a dongle!
It's not, but who
Yes,
asked you
hey,
to
I have a dongle, you know.
know?
You I'm your new host, Jonas and Jonas.
No, you'll be saying that in the talking head.
Oh no, but now it's the official thing, what?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Lawsku's Live Course Examination. I'm your new host, Jonas, and with me today I have my two favorite guest stars, Christabel and Sean.